Okay. Am I audible and visible?
Yes, yes, I can see you.
Okay. So let's get start our session for today. So as we are meeting for the first time, let's give us our introduction.
Okay, thank you. I am Shamal Kumar from Bangladesh.
Okay.
I'm as a student. I'm doing graduation honors third year. My major English literature.
Oh,
I
okay.
say if you want to know about my hobby, I like to play football, cricket, but in this moment I didn't have any time for play cricket, football. So that's why I don't play cricket in this right now. In 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 this age, so I practice English. I think English. I need to improve my English so that I'm busy for that. So it's all
Most of the time you practice English.
about it. Yes,
Okay. Shall I give my introduction too?
yes.
Okay. So my name is Sweta. I come from West Bengal, Jalpaiguri. I have completed my graduation. Now I'm doing masters in first year. And apart from that, I have a YouTube channel which is English Sweta's English Lifestyle. And yes, I'm learning English at the same time I started teaching to beginners. That's all about me. And if I talk about my interest, I love to sing and I love to travel. Thank you.
That's great. So I'm over the moon, and thank you for your calling and for your conversation. Before I know you have completed your graduation in English.
English
So
literature.
yeah, I want to know something. You have completed your graduation in English. So I'm right now. I'm doing graduation in English. I'm third year. So
Okay.
you may you may some tricks, and you may some advice me. I want to that. Please give me some advice and tricks and tips.
Mhm.
And
So
I'm
first
I'm
tell me, first tell me what like do you like this English literature? Are you liking? Now you are in third year, so you can say that.
yes, definitely I like English literature. So that's why I'm doing English literature. I'm third year. I have been learning English, speaking English last 3 years. So
Last 3 years
right,
you're practicing English.
yes, definitely I'm practicing English last 3 years.
Yeah. So it means when you were in first year, I can say when you were in
Yes,
first year that time.
yeah. Actually, in this, I want to say before when I talk with you, suddenly we are disconnected. Calls.
Ah, yes, yes. I was also remembering that thing that yeah, I think we have talked, but it was due to some network issue we couldn't complete our session.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So I'm living village. So village network is network problem is many problems. Sometimes most of the time network is gone, is coming, gone, is coming. So in this conversation, if we are disconnected, you think here need load shedding. That's why
Yes,
disconnected.
I
So
can completely understand that it is just, due to network issue. Because you know what happened in my in my area, or you can say actually I belong to Tea Garden area. So here also sometime network issue happened. So I started staying another place, which is a small town. Actually, I'm not
okay.
living in Tea Garden area nowadays. So yeah, you can say here Tea Garden area everywhere, but I'm staying in a small town nowadays for my network, proper network, as I practice English, as I teach English. So for that only, you can say that.
Okay. Okay. I want to know
I
from you.
then network issue. These things happen due to
Okay.
online platform. We are coming here, so of course.
Okay. Uh, I'm learning last 3 years, but in this moment I cannot improve my uh, improve my speaking as level.
English.
So
Okay.
so
So, so as you have taken English honors, so do you feel difficulty on taking English honors because it's quite difficult? Literature is different. Before asking that, I want to ask you that. Did you complete your school in Bengali medium or which medium?
Yes, yes, I was a student of yeah. Uh, I was not English medium student. I was Bangla medium student. So right now I'm doing graduation in.
Yeah, I have also completed in Bengali medium. So yeah, I was also getting difficulty in my first year when I took English honors because that is different, totally different from English language, right? Language is different and literature is different. We have to study a lot and we have to study books, novel, poem, lots of story, lots of things are there. So it was quite difficult for me because there we see we read book languages quite different, right?
Okay,
We speak English, that is normal and that is language, but when we study, that is different. So I also felt a bit, difficult in my first year when I was in college, because as I told you that I completed, my medium was Bengali. So at the time I started learning language first because I was not understanding lectures of lecturer. Whatever they were saying, I was not understanding. And unfortunately it was COVID-19, so we are having online classes. For second year we have completely done on online mode. So it was quite difficult for me because, as you can understand, if we don't go college, then again we get difficult to understand everything. Literature was new for me. So yes, but somehow for second year I studied, not studied, but I practiced English. I started learning English for second year because I didn't know about literature properly. Online class was not enough for me at all. So yeah,
okay,
in third year I started studying properly and we gave offline exam. So from there I got interest in literature, you can say. Still I am learning literature because for second year I didn't study properly as it was COVID-19. So yeah, due to for that. But now I'm doing masters and it's quite interesting. Now I'm understanding literature's books and everything story. It's quite easy for us now. But previously in my college life, I was just feeling it's tough for me because I didn't know English. That's why,
okay.
right? So can you relate with that, or you are feeling good with your literature? You are not getting any difficult. What what is that?
Yeah, actually, yes, I interested
It's of
and
literature. Yeah, please let me know.
so when I was a student of honors first year, that time I feel if first time I need to improve my speaking level. So in my college, in my university, sometime our teacher teaching in English, their conversation I didn't get. So this time I feel I need to improve my English listening and speaking. So I practicing that time, but I have been learning practice 3 years. It is a very huge time, but right now I did not. I cannot. It was very huge time, but
You can't speak actually properly. You want
yeah,
to speak fluently, right? But you can't.
yes,
Actually, see, we have been studying, we have been reading books since childhood, and we have been writing also. But language is what we have to speak, and that is we don't get in our school life. Those who are Hindi or Bengali medium. So for them, I'm talking about. So we didn't get opportunity to talk there, and also environment we didn't get, or you can say partners, nothing like that. So for that, actually, we didn't know about speaking, but now you, as you can speak English, so as much as possible, you should speak every day. Okay. So this is the, I think, answer that I can tell you, that speak as much as possible. Now you can talk, but you need more practice, right? Now it's stacking. You are stacking, but if you gradually practice every single day for speaking, I think in literature you are studying, you are reading books, writing. That's fine for the examination. But for the speaking English, you have to practice with other, with people,
okay,
as you are practicing with me now. In that way, you can practice with a lot of people. and definitely will improve. In that way, I also improved. Okay, studying and reading and writing, that's a different thing, but speaking is totally different. For that, practically we have to speak. Practically, we have to interact with people. I think this
Yeah.
is the way we can improve our speaking, because speaking is what you need to speak, right? So for that, I started speaking, and if I talk about my journey, then for speaking, I was not talking with people. Currently, I started speaking because I started a YouTube channel and I was making self content there, and I felt that something is lacking behind my practicing. So I thought I should speak with people. I was talking on audio call, but it was not enough for me. I should speak in front of people, and if I want to teach, so of course I have to interact with student or people or co-learners. Like we are learning here, so you are English learner, right? And I'm also. So for that I connected, started connecting with people, and now I can tell you that I can speak English, but not fluently. But yes, I am speaking now, and I don't know what is my label, but yes, I can understand co-learners and I can express myself. Yeah. I hope you
Yes.
understood what I'm
Yes.
saying.
Yeah, I think your syllable is really fine, and you speak English very clearly. There are many YouTuber. I saw many teachers speaking, but your speaking, your speaking to lesson, I feel easy. You when you speak very slowly and
I speak
clearly.
language. I don't use any advanced or idioms or any kind of thing. I try to speak normal. Very simple. Simplicity is the good thing, I feel so, for speaking or for anything. So yeah, yeah, we should learn everything, advanced also. But I try to speak simple so you can understand and everyone can understand. So yeah. Yeah, please go ahead. What are you saying?
Yeah, so speaking one day I will be improved, no problem, no problem. But my academic, would you suggest me how can I read my academic study, so like literature? So in this moment I read English book when I read like history, poem, drama, novel. I can read properly, but I cannot translate into Bangla. My mother tongue Bangla, so
Oh,
I
okay.
need to translate into Bangla. Uh, I cannot translate properly Bangla. So, would you suggest me how should I read? Uh,
I completely understand you, okay? Because when I was in third year in my college life, I was facing same problem, and but actually I worked on English language in my first second year, as I told you, all right, that I worked on first and second year for English language, and at the time I started understanding English. So when I studied my literature in third year, I I can I could understand at the time, and I could even read, and I could even understand summary, and I can write, okay, by myself, because I started writing also when I started learning English. That time I used to write journal. Okay, it helps me a lot. It helped me a lot in my second year. I used to write journal. So at the time I was building how to think in English and how to write English, whatever I'm thinking in Bengali or Hindi. So, how could I write in English? In my second year, I was just writing every single day journal. So, I think this can also help for our, writing skill. So, if you are talking about that, now you are understanding literature, but you can't write. So, for that, you can start writing simple English so that when you are able to express yourself, try to understand poem or story, and whatever you have understood, just write it down. In that way, you can do for examination. As I am also not that much experienced person, and even I didn't take any classes, so I can tell you one thing what I did. I was depend on YouTube videos, because literature student, how can we learn? How can we understand? Sorry, how can we understand the topic? So we can check on YouTube, and there I checked and I watched a lot of videos. Sometimes I was watching Hindi summary. Sometimes I was watching Bengali summary for more understanding, because that time I was not understanding properly English. And even, literature is quite tough. So we can't understand everything. So we need Hindi summary or Bengali summary, right? Actually, if it is like I did. So what I did, that is I'm sharing with you. So in that way I started watching every YouTube videos, like I watched every summary, I read every summary, because I was not studying books. Mostly I was studying summary and Google and YouTube, right? So there I studied and I prepared in a very short note, which is, key points and characters name, and which is important, like author name and everything, these things important, and century, or like in which period started world war, or this is, you can understand what I'm talking about. So in that way I started actually practicing on YouTube. I think again started network issue. I can completely understand you that maybe due to network issue. So okay, again we will try to connect. Thank you.